Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Washington. To the inside, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here is Russell. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. And Williams drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Christie. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson finds Russell. Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his third assist on the night.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Now, here's Hardy. Still without a basket. Good defense by Claxton. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Inside, Johnson. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Christie. There's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Russell. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. From outside the arc. And the Nets, another three.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Dallas leading by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Washington. Hits the close-range jumper.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Russell with it. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. We welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. They've been fun to watch.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Williams is out there with Wilson. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 2. For Brooklyn, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Nets trail by 3. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Jones. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 9.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Christie the pass to Hardy. Screen by Jones. Unloads. Hardy, no good. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. There's the screen. Johnson, that's for 2. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Now, here's Marshall. Defense right on him. Pass to Hardy. Fires for 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Russell kicks to Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And there's a pattern. Starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%. And this is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
Here's Christie. Still scoreless. Here's Hardy. Offensive rebound. Washington. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now, here is Martin. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Whitehead. Good on the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Here's Hardy, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Christie. Dallas, no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Whitehead. Again, the Nets for 2. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 3. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Martin finds Watford. Johnson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Hardy.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Jones. Davis is subbed in for Washington. And both free throws good for Johnson. Mavericks trail by 3. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Hardy's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Jimmy tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Driving inside.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Christie against Martin. Mavericks Bucks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Pass to Christie. Dallas again missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Outside, Martin. Johnson from outside. Christie with the rebound. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Marshall gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Nets with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. Will it go? Johnson outside. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. Whitehead's shot is off. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. They lead by 4. The shot's good from Christie.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players. And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Hardy passes to Christie. Pass to Davis. And there's the call on Trendon Watford. That is his first foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Dallas. Outside, Davis. And here is Marshall. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Nets trail by 8. Martin, the pass to Whitehead. On the wing, Johnson. Over Christie. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Johnson's got 17.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
And here's Marshall from the arc. The shot, no good. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Outside, Martin. To the middle, it's stolen by Davis. And they're pushing it up. Marshall deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Martin. There's a good screen. Trains the 3-pointer. Now it's just a 3-point Dallas lead.
The 3-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Tries the spin move. There's the steal. The tray sinks the 3-pointer. Martin's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And Davis gets it to go.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Christie. He's got 5. Martin kicks to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots.